Hello everyone and welcome back to another Fortnite video. In this video we have the winners for the DreamHack December tournament on the EU regions. Now the winners were TEEQ and Setty. They absolutely deserved it. Congratulations to both of them. TEEQ is actually the second or maybe the third time for him winning DreamHack, so congratulations to him. He is an amazing player overall. I'm going to leave you now with all 6 end games, but before that please make sure to drop a like on this video and also subscribe to the channel. We started the road to 2100 subscribers, so if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye.
From Noah, Riley, and Vidal, they will continue to apply the pressure. Can they cash in on the elims? Because right now, Thomas HD and Tayson are racking in the elims on their layer. But still, Blackie and Clement on the top right of screen and cooking up. And yes, another knock, another elim. Thomas HD and Tayson are ringing true to the story that low ground wins championships. And Blackie picks up 2 elims on that sweet, sweet low ground.
Blackie's at 6 now by himself with his teammate here, playing the outer edge. No HP for the low ground team of Clemens and Blackie. So is Thomas and Tayson. They're going to contest height. Setting and TEEQ on the mid ground though. They have to fight for it. They have put themselves in a dangerous position. Now pinched between 2 power locations. Can they win this fight? Yes, it's good. Bye-bye TEEQ, one more shot. Thomas doesn't get the siphon. It's up to Tayson. No, not quick enough. Blackie falls to the storm line now. Only 3 players remain. Clement, TEEQ and Setty in the mid ground, and then high ground, Noah and Vidal.
Yeah, and Vidal's the only one left, and Vidal has so many floppers. The sushi is real. The mercury coursing through Vidal's veins will net him a victory royale. All he has to do is hide. And who knows, maybe Setty has enough. This is going to go to a classic heal off, and you hear the rift go down, but that could just be for show to get a higher advantage of Vidal, who's sitting down below and netting himself the first victory royale of the EU Grand Finals here at the DreamHack stage, Monster.
Not only that, it was 9 eliminations, ladies and gents. Ultimately, though, we'll check back in and own. In the feed, Maestro's gonna fall. Curiosity falls to TEEQ here. Let's go, Benji. Can you find this? Taking on a 2v1 situation here. The pinch, though. Enemies are fighting. He's got his work cut out for him.
Benji can definitely clutch this up. He's done it before. He has it in him. The question is, does he have enough firepower to support his skill, to support his will to survive? He's going to go for a dangerous rotation. He does have the floppers to support this. And take a look at who's at height, Monster. It is the dangerous duo of Tayson and Thomas, our #1 finish in the semifinals. Right now, putting a nice opportunity to rack up elims, but looking on your top right of the screen, it is CRR alongside with Wolfies looking to add another victim to their Sweeney Todd barbershop, looking for more fades to cut.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, Tayson is up there with the best players in the world. How can he close out this final moment? It should be textbook from height. 30 materials now on Thomas. Thomas is going to find a knock. That's one that he can actually refresh off of if they really want to. They're so high up, but it doesn't really matter. Look at that mid-game chaos CRR. Still stomping through players. He finds another one there. The compact SMG is too powerful in his hands. Plenty of chug splash as well to get his team back into the game. Look at down here. It's TEEQ and Setty. Up comes Slovenian. No, that's going to be a free refresher for Thomas now. 3 eliminations for him. Look at this high ground pressure. It should be easy peasy now from here on out.
And every time you try to contest height, you better be ready to get bopped. And Tayson and Thomas have been gifted another free ride for the high ground. But the story is CRR down below with Wolfies gobbling up anybody that's coming their way. They are on a terror. There's only a few teams available. It is Aiken actually slows down Wolfies, but CRR still in his feet at height. TEEQ is being contested. Actually, TEEQ wins. TEEQ wins, but CRR and Wolfie win the day. 10, 11 elims in the victory royale and game 2. What a monster game, baby.
Completely clear. They move to the new zone. What is happening?
Oh my goodness, Monster. That left side of the screen, as we got a nice overview to show you that no one has high ground, so it is free at the moment. It is Pootrick who sees that it's free and decides to take it. Now we have different stories on the right side of your POVs, folks. We have Steelix here and a nice mid layer. We have Enzar, who's going to set up a super bounce to see if he can get himself across. But look at the chaos. Look at the madness that's happening here in Game 3. Who's going to overcome and stay on top here as we're about to get to Zone 8? Right now, a lot of elims are happening, but so far we're not catching them on the POVs. That's because it's Kirachi and Pootrick who have a stronghold in this lobby, Monster.
Yeah, Kirachi and Pootrick are now looking to swing back. I talked about Kirachi being that dark horse. Benji falls, Savage falls there in the back of the storm line to Reason and Enstar. The fight was messy, it was grueling, it was inside the storm line, but it's over now. Steelix on the other side. Again, 7 eliminations. Talk about a comeback story for them. So far up, climbing their way up the standings here now. And look at this, Enstar. 6 elims for them too. They want a piece of the top 10. This is where the big placements are now going to start being given out. High ground still putting in so much work. Kiriashi's going to find another one there too. The lobby is now starting to thin out here. These are our final engagements.
Absolutely, the lobby's getting thinned out, and the people that are slicing and dicing is at height is Kirachi and Pootrick, who are cashing in on this stronghold. Enzar finally goes down here at the backside, and Snag goes down trying to contest. Steelix is now going to have to ride this way, thrust away, but Aztecs, Kiko, and Slender are doing really well. Can this be that way to get him off the board? Steelix, what are you doing? Gets another win.
Another one!
What are you doing? 8 elims, and wow, 9 elims. What the ultimate to-go plate monster.
He's going crazy, but that's it. Now it's up to Kiko. By himself, no HP. He doesn't stand a chance. Pootrick and Kiriashi win the game. The high ground hold. What a final game it was. We're going to toss to a quick break. When we return, it's more Grand Finals action. The same here. He's one of those few that need to fall if they want more placement points. But either way, this is shaping out to be interesting. Reason, and again, still in the live too. I see Reason there, so it's not just Jonas there. He actually has his teammate. TEEQ finds 2 in the feed. TEEQ is still going. He's looking to take that first place. Hen gets overthrown on height. It's Queasy and Trulix. They're back up. Down goes Aqua, and all of a sudden now, the high ground hold is no good. It's no longer theirs.
Yeah, over the top, Trulix and Queasy go, and this is going to go over some existing builds. If Aqua and Hen were able to hold on just a moment longer, that would have been able for them to close the story on this game. But now a new contender on height is Trulix and Queasy, but we still have to keep tabs on Aqua, who is still not out. Yes, Hen is gone, so now Aqua has to do it by himself. With 3 elims, he does have some opportunity, does not have any movement. On your right of the screen, we do have Giannis making her way down in the mid layer, looking really good, fighting hip to hip alongside with this duo partner of Reason. So looking solid, but look at the mid layer, monster. So many teams going at it, and now Aqua's no shield, and Aqua gets taken out.
There it is, and it's Jonas on the other side there. He also finds Clement, so down goes Clement. Down goes their 5th place team. This means that Jonas does get to propel up even further now. They do have shockwaves. He's gonna go for height. You know he is. So is the low ground squads. But hold up. It's a matter of, do you go for low or do you fight high? How do you want to play this one out? In the low ground, Snape and Dan go toe-to-toe to take out Miro. It's a dirty trade down there. He doesn't have any health though. Reason doesn't have any. Jonas has the HP lead. He's looking to play for the heal off. But Trulix doesn't want to allow this. It's a 1v1 situation now. If he gets the refresher, this is going to be good. Trulix gets taken out. But no, that's the waiting siphon. Jonas gets one as well. Can he get the final heals? It's up to him here. Yes, he does. This is a siphon too. There it is. More moments, and now it's down to the clock here. What is Queasy going to do here now? He looks like he wants to come down. One shot will be enough, but no. The storm does the rest. The timer was good.
Queasy making it look easy, but wow, so many teams made a push for the top of the board.
Himself already swinging 20 points in the right direction. What a big clutch so far. 15 duels remain. He gets another one. It's not over. Those are his builds, and yes, he escapes with his life. What in the world are you doing, Pink?
Man, Pink is putting on some stank on the rest of the lobby. Holy, and he's still on his feet, and that's what's gonna make him dangerous. But hey, talk about some other people doing some nasty things. It's Queasy down below on the low ground who loses his duo partner. Now he has to go solo, so it's now Queasy losing Truex, but the story as well is on height. Look on the top left, Clement and Blackie having a stronghold. Queasy picks up another knock on the bottom right of your screen, and Queasy on the low ground warrior. But Pink says, I'm not done yet. Can he get a two-piece here, Monster? The box fight is real, and no, he falls. He's trying to get the siphon, but Queasy is still alive, still cooking down below.
And so is TEEQ and Setty. TEEQ just found Benji. Clement's gonna find Savage. So second and fourth place still fighting in this. Actually, second and third place still fighting in this. Putrick and Curiosity on high ground. But it's really up to what TEEQ and Setty do now. What do Clement and his duo do now? Everyone has to continue to pop off. Snappy goes up for high ground. It's not going to work out. Curiosity does not have any HP. He has to come into the mix, get into the fight. There it is. A siphon is going to be good. Reason and Giannis finally fall, but they got so many placement points. First, second, and third, all fighting in these final moments. And now, TEEQ and Setty take high ground. This is it.
This is it, and an opportunity to no doubt come in first place here. But Kirachi and Putrick have a say in this battle here. There are 3 teams left, and there's one solo still sitting around here that could cause a ruckus. Kirachi goes up for height, doesn't go. Yes, there's a battle up top as Putrick and Kirachi actually collapsing, but Putrick goes down. TEEQ, you're a bad man, and Kirachi takes you out. And who is the survivor after all this mess? It is TEEQ and Setty. Oh my goodness, Monster. Holy.
What a game. What a game that was. Either way, that was game 5. We'll be right back to break down the action. Knock right there. I think Clement's actually going to steal it. And they're still working together. Boom, there it is. He's going to be able to refresh now. Setty finally pops those minis. He's back in the game here. So much zone, though, to Clement and TEEQ down in his low ground. Clement and Blackie here. They're going to have to mix up the heals here. Still, a single Elim. TEEQ is going to find another trade here. Doesn't convert onto anything. Still, very, very close. Oh, no. TEEQ might just find another one. Yes, one step closer to sealing the deal. One step closer to being champions. The most champions right here.
And one step closer to that 3-time DreamHack championship. Can TEEQ pull it off? He does have Blackie and Clement on his heels, down by 60 points. And they could rack up some elims. It could be a possibility. But you're talking about this whole entire time. It's the low ground that wins the championship.
Oh, he's going up.
And Blackie's going up for the high. He says, I'm going to try to take height away from Analyx and Nate. Exchanges go off, but Blackie is now on the wrong side of that trade, and more importantly, out of mess, and maybe
Blackie
out of time. Down goes Blackie. Now the ride is up to Clement to kind of catch up to TEEQ and Setty, who are looking good, and get another knock and another buffer. This may be it, Monster. They may have sealed the deal and pull away with the championship. We have to see how it ends.
No pain, no gain in these final instances. TEEQ and Setty fight for it, tooth and nail, all the way to the very end, showing that they deserve to be the winners today, and they're doing just that. The story continues. Can TEEQ find another one? Put it in the highlights. There it is. They're going to find one on Stop the Storm line, and it's going to convert again. 4 eliminations already in a top 3. What a way to close out today. On high ground, Steelix and Snag, they had an opportunity today, but it wasn't enough. The fight at the stronghold was too much. Robab's in between. No HP for him. Can they close this one? Should be a quick 5.
I can't believe the stronghold that TEEQ and Setty had throughout this entire day, and what could have been a day for Steelix and Snag if they were able to walk away.
Will win this.
Setty now, who has
Setty
so
will
much
win.
of a ride.
Setty won.
Let's go, Setty, baby. Setty and TEEQ with an unbelievable finish. 4 elims.
No
and without
way.
a shadow of a doubt, Monster, DreamHack champion, baby.
Kelly, we just had first place team win a game, the final game. It's undeniable. Undeniably take home the entire crown for the last DreamHack of the year.
That's what you want to see, man. You want to see that team, the first place team. If it's not going to be a contention, then they better get that victory royale. And they did exactly that. 2 victory royales. TEEQ now the 3-time champion. And of course, the incredible story of Setty coming all the way back from the FNCS trios and journey over the last 6 months to finally get a first place finish. But major shout outs to so many of the teams that we had here. If you were one of the 50 teams that qualified into the grand finals, well, then you can definitely claim to be one of the best teams that Fortnite has to offer, because even starting from the open qualifying heats, this was one of the most contentious, volatile series that we've ever got to see. We already know it's TEEQ and Setty on top, but we have to look at the top 10 leaderboard right now just to see how well they did above the rest of the competition. 401 points, 160 points for eliminations, but even more impressive is the 241 points that they got through placements, 2 second place finishes, 2 first place finishes, and then an 8th and a 40th. But my goodness, what an incredible run. Huge shout outs to Giannis and Reason, Clement and Blackie, Snagged and Steeman, who almost got the last victory royale. Queasy Fishy and Trulex has done super well, but as I said, it's really all 50 teams that should feel proud of themselves.
Incredible. TEEQ becomes the first 3-time DreamHack champion and the only team to win back-to-back games in multiple events, because they did it in November as well. Just the accolades, right? The history being made.